Okay, and we're gonna go live right now. Okay, brother. Okay, everybody, welcome to an episode of Change Starts With Us, Ohio. And as always, we have our frequent flyer on with us tonight, Jamar Shaakor. What's happening, Jamal?
I'm alright. How y'all doing out there?
Not bad. Just battling a pretty bad storm out here in Columbus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's something we needed, though.
Yeah.
Have you? I've been talking back and forth with the assistant director of the ODRC on accountability from staff members, especially in those institutions where the staff members refuse to go by the COVID-19 training and qualification. I mean, with what the DOC is telling them to. And then of course the behavior by some of these staff members is ridiculous. Going around telling everybody's charges, sending an inmate into another person's cell to fight, like up at Ross. Of course he's suspended and all. But how is things going well, first, what institution are you at?
I'm at NEOCC, the Northeast Correctional Center, and OCC, Northeast Ohio.
I tell you, I've been out so long I can't remember, but you should know, though.
Yeah.
So, but, well, that might be a good thing, because that means you're not institutionalized.
I try. I battle with that on a daily basis, sir, man. Like, yeah. I sit here and I watch, and I'm mature enough to see where this doesn't damage people. And, I got 20 years in, and, people around the 20-year time be having issues.
Right.
And so I try not to fall off of that. Like, I've learned to look at that and be like, yeah, don't try to be like that.
It's so bad when we call ourselves our house, and then we wax the floor with, we wax our floors, we decorate it like it's a house. Then we're told we have to take this down, that down. So it's like to no avail.
I never get into that. As far as waxing the floor, like I did at the beginning, but now I've learned, no, that is, nah.
Your freedom's a little bit more important.
I didn't know no better coming in. So
right.
All I know is trying to fit in and not try to be right and, all of the stuff that, the prison world or whatever it is.
Right.
So now I'm learning that'll take you down a path of destruction. Like right now, I didn't have a cellie for a while, for like a couple of months. And now I got one even down 25 years, and I just be like, sweet.
Yeah, aren't they supposed to be all single man cells now, or no?
Nah, not here.
Okay, I know in the hospitals, when I had my heart attack, they were not allowed to put two people in the rooms, according to state policy.
Wow. And the bad thing about it, this one here is on quarantine now.
Wow.
And they had brought somebody in here, they snatched him out of here after a few days, and they said he had COVID-19. Now we're on quarantine where we gotta wear a mask out here in the day room and stuff like that. And they're bringing out food to us right now, and just a bunch of stuff now. But it's like, man, the man been in here,
yeah, I mean, the thing is, and we know a lot of it's coming in through the streets, and I don't think you really can blame the staff because they have to go to work. They don't have a choice.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. I understand that. That's understood. That, I don't know, this place here is weird.
Yeah. Well, you're one of 3 private institutions in the state of Ohio. A lot of people don't know that there's actually 3. There's 1 privately owned and 2 privately run. Everybody assumes there's only 2 of them.
So it's here, Lake Erie, and what's the other one?
North Central. North Central and you are privately run. Lake Erie is privately owned. So they own you guys basically.
Yeah.
Isn't that similar to the back in the slavery days? That's ridiculous, and I mean, it's sad. It really is. What they make the guys do in there for pennies, and then they, like a lot of this stuff's not even going to help you guys when you get out. Now the education you take through college and that will, but cleaning a bathroom's not. Not that it shouldn't be done, but that's common sense. Give these guys a vocational trade, bricklaying, carpentry, auto mechanics. Give them something that they can take home with them.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely needed. Like, they should be able to do that. Like, I don't just need it.
Right, and that's where we had to get people out here to pull together. We just had a car wash yesterday in 94-degree weather. We made $30, but then there was a car wash ahead of us. They made over $300. But we can't get support from family members or other people, to even show up to our events. And we have to raise money. We don't have a choice on that matter. So.
Man, I wish, like I say, I do. When I get a chance, I always let people know about.
I know you do.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I mean, I wish I could do more. I promise I do. Like I said, like, if there's anything I can do with the burger, I don't have a problem with doing it. Like we talked Friday, and we talked about talking to the director and stuff like that. And whatever I can do, sir, like they need to seriously, they need somebody. You can go and talk to important people like staff members or people that actually run this body. You talk to them more than the day. The people just want to look good at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's all about their image, and then they leave you guys out because you guys are a moneymaker.
Say that again, sir.
They leave you guys out because you guys are a moneymaker.
Yeah. So they'll tell us this and make sure everything looks good. Like when the important people come around, like the director and all of the important people come around, they'll make sure everything is right and they act all funny. Like when they usually relax about stuff and they all fight about stuff and they want to look good. That's all they worry about. They don't know what actually goes on, and it needs to be exposed. Like, I mean, to get a change, all this covering stuff that goes on a daily basis with the prisons and the politics and all of that stuff, man, all this covering up needs to be exposed.
Why don't you find us a couple other people to interview in the future and tell them to get their numbers approved?
Say that again, sir?
Why don't you get some of your friends together, and have them do interviews with us as well, and have them get their numbers approved through my phone.
Okay.
So, yeah, just make sure that they're up to, that they're going to be honest and truthful like you are.
Yeah, I don't, man.
Yeah.
I know better. I don't put it to reflect on me.
No, it wouldn't. It won't reflect on you. I've had a few guys lie to me in the past, but I'm not saying I've never did it when I was locked up, so I couldn't really get mad. But you don't have to lie to me. I'm on your side. So, I don't care what you've done or what you're doing now, as long as you have the willingness to change.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like and the whole thing of like your and how I feel about this is just can't change. Like, I mean, there's no change being offered in prison, period. I don't care where it's, how, I'm just saying how, how, at least I don't care what. Now, they'll manipulate and make it look good, like I say, they cover up, make it look like this prison is doing this, like you got Grafton, and Grafton looks all good, and, you got other little places where they got little stuff that's going on, but it makes the people that run the place look good. That's all that's
yeah. And look, yeah.
Inmate or healthy inmate once he's released.
They're like Marion. Marion used to be one of the best institutions, You know, and then they got rid of the decent wardens, brought a lady in from Mansfield. Now she's running it like it's closed. They have more fights than any other camp now.
Right.
At Marion. You know, that used to be the camp to go to. I did my last 10 years there.
Uh-huh.
You know, I never was where you're at, thank God. I did go from medium, minimum to close to max, and then all the way down again. I did go through the same things you guys are. You know, but, and not that I didn't deserve it, I did, but, you know, people can still change.
Yeah, people can still change. It's all over person. But like I said before, and I always say every time pretty much I'm on here, like, in here we're dealing with people, and I mean, and myself, because at one time I was in the wrong direction.
Right.
You're dealing with people that maybe not had finished school or got a low, you know, people that may have been on drugs or people that may have been, that just don't know better or already got a mental problem. So how do you expect these people, when you put them in here, to change when they can't see?
Yeah, I don't think that place is for the mentally ill. Of course, the argument is that everybody's mentally ill if they get locked up. I differ with that, though. Maybe we all did something wrong, but we also have the brain power to recognize it and not do it if we choose not to. So.
They have their own issues that they got to work through, but there's nothing here, no programs, no anything like that that'll help them with wanting to change, wanting to make a statutory change.
Right.
That's something that we brought in prison because this is rehabilitation and correction.
Right.
You need that. You need that. And then on top of that, like, a lot of people ain't doing long, indefinite sentences or a long time or 10 to 20 years or something like that or whatever the case may be. Some of these people are doing...
I did 25.
Years for under 5 years and they'll be back out there. Then they'll be doing the same thing again and then they'll be back and they'll become, what, third or fourth number?
Yeah.
That ain't cool to be talking about no third or fourth number.
I know a guy that had 12 numbers.
Yeah.
And you have one and you're still locked up.
Yeah, I got one and I don't watch people go home and come back and be like, man, this is 10 years. I was only out there for 4 months. I'm like, man, I ain't even got an opportunity like that shit.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think we're striving to make some changes, but we have to still get people to unite. It's not just Ohioans. It's Americans. You know, we have the same problems, some of the same problems in every prison.
Yeah.
They just executed a guy in Texas who I interviewed.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, give us a call back, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, brother. Bye.
Yeah.
This guy is really awesome. Lori, are you there? He'll be calling back in a little bit, folks. He's at one of the private prisons. I forget. I think it's in Youngstown or by Youngstown, because half of the prison is federal and the other half is stateside, which he is. Remember, a lot of people only think there's 2 private institutions in the state of Ohio. Incorrect. There is 2 privately run and 1 privately owned.
Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from...
I still hate how they interrupt.
An inmate at the Northeast Ohio Correctional Complex. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1.
Okay, you're back on.
Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from... This is a call from an inmate at the Northeast Ohio. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost disconnected the call.
Huh?
I almost disconnected the call. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But share a little bit else that's going on at your institution.
Excuse me, sir.
Share a little bit else. Share some other things that are changing at your institution.
Since this pandemic, since this COVID-19, sir, everything's been at the whole. Like I mean, like they're moving certain things around because they're making like quarantine blocks. So they're shifting a lot of people around. That's about all that's going on. And like I say, our block right now is under quarantine. There was a couple other guys because their oxygen level tested low, so they was in their cells on quarantine. And a couple other blocks, even in this block, too. Like I said, they bring the food to us where there's no sitting in the shower or no more.
Right.
Everything is where I'm gonna go. You know, like I said, they just made me start wearing a mask on the block. That's all that's new for the last few months. Now, you know, the director has said that they gotta start working on visitation. There hasn't been no updates on as far as visitation. They say they're supposed to start next month. They're gonna have a south side or something like that. I don't know what's really gonna go on with the visitation, but this is like hurting family members. And the JPA gave us that little 15-minute video visit that the time is off on, so you only gonna get out of that 15 minutes. You might only get like 10 minutes.
Right.
10 minutes of the, you know, it's just, but that's not basically it. There's really nothing going on. Like everything is just basically shut down. There's no programming. There's no schooling. There's nothing going on.
But people are still getting released every day without the help, I'm sure.
Excuse me, sir.
People are getting released every day and they're not getting the help that they need.
Yeah, they're really not.
Huh.
They're really not. And I mean, it's just, I don't know. Hopefully there's a change and it don't be like this too long. Hopefully they'll figure out a cure or something to where this would let up a little bit. Because at the end of the day, like, if it's bad out there and then it got in here and it's in here, it's like it's only a matter of time before it spreads. And it's like, at whatever percentage is at now, to a 99% to where everybody got it.
Right. Well, I know they're working on a vaccine, but nobody knows how long this is going to take place. It could take another year or two before it gets under control.
Yeah.
That means that they should have released around 15,000 of you guys so that there would be at least 6 foot apart from each person, not 135 people like they did.
Yeah.
So,
Like I said, when we talked Friday and talking to the director, so maybe she can get a better idea instead of people lying to her, because I'm more than positive. I've been doing this long enough, and I know a lot of times where I go into these institutions, and I'm pretty sure they have been lying to it. And like I said, they'll take it to a block desk,
yeah.
and you need to see to where she'll maybe want to make different changes.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how much control she has, or is the governor calling all the shots and she's a puppet?
Could be, but even with her being a puppet, Mr. Cronenberger, she could at least give him some type of different information.
Right. And we don't know. Yeah, we don't know what is saying. Yeah, there was a lot of promises when she came in. When the governor took over, they're going to put an inmate advocate on. They did not. I even applied for the job and got shot down fast. So they did not keep their word to us.
Like I say, they look too busy on being covering up and making themselves look good.
Right.
That's the problem with Ohio all the time. Like everybody wants to cover themselves up in politics, to this prison stuff, to everything. Like it's not right.
Right. and they do a lot of covering up, you know, on stuff, you know. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to find out how to get. Lloyd, go to my page, my timeline. I'm on my timeline. I'm telling Lori this because she's trying to find that video. I'm just my timeline. A lot of people are trying to find it, and I forgot to tag her in it, and but and she's one of our biggest supporters.
Okay.
You know, we have a lot of good supporters, but they're limited, you know, financially, and I understand that. You know, yeah, and it looks like we're all going to get another stimulus check. You heard where all those inmates got the stimulus check, didn't you? The federal ones. Now the feds want them back. So they sent out a bunch of stimulus checks that inmates actually got in some states.
Really?
Yeah. Now the federal government is saying they want them back. So.
Yeah, I heard that, but you know, I didn't know if that was just inmate gossip or not. I didn't know if that was actually true.
Right. Hey, Candace, I'm on live with Jamal. Sometime I would like you to talk to him as well. So join our video up here. Let's see. Given the confusion of the virus. Okay, yeah. Okay. Somebody responded on here regarding the COVID-19. It says, given the confusion of this COVID-19 virus, I think that Lord Salisbury has it right. No lesson seems to be so deeply by the experience of life as that you never should trust experts. If you believe in the doctoring, if you believe the doctors, nothing is wholesome. Let's see what else he wrote. If you he makes some sense of it. Believe in the doctors, nothing is wholesome. If you believe in theologians, nothing is innocent. If you believe that soldiers, nothing is safe. You know, in other words, who do you believe? You know, you're getting all these. Okay, and Lori said they have no right to take them back. I'm not sure. Lori, explain what you're talking about. I probably said something and I can't remember it. So fill us in again. Okay, let's see. I got a lot of people inboxing me, asking me if I'm live yet, and you know we are. You know, I tagged a lot of people, but then I forgot the people I normally tag, and it. You know, Lori's always on the videos. I don't think she misses too many. Candace, our president, is driving right now. She's probably coming back with the beach with her 9 kids because it's pouring rain. And yes, you heard it from me, 9 kids. 7 of her own and 2 that she has custody of. And she's a great mother, too. Yeah, I tell you, thank God I don't have 9 grandkids because I'd run like hell. So, you know, but you know, how many people that you're aware of from your dorm or your cell block has COVID-19?
Like I said, sir, the only one they had a guy that brought in here. He moved in here maybe about a week or 2 ago, and they snatched him up out of here after being in here for a few days. He said he didn't feel good, he didn't want to go to work, and got to find out he actually had it. That's the only one I know of now. This place is kind of secretive about there, who has it and who doesn't have it. I had talked to my sister one time, and she told me that it was 41 staff members, 5 inmates. They were waiting for 29 tests to come back.
Wow. Did they test all of you guys or no?
That's probably like something like that.
Yeah. Have they tested all of you guys?
Nah.
They need
to.
to.
That in June. They're supposed to start that in June 1st and nothing.
I think we're going to push for that because I want all you guys tested. Everybody in the state of Ohio, all 50,000 inmates should have been tested. I mean, if they can't take care of you, you guys shouldn't be locked up.
Yeah, I definitely understand that.
You know, not that I'm going to take everybody in my house though, but I mean, there's just, it gets me really sick with what's happening with how little our legislators really care about you guys. The governor keeps leaving you guys out, and I've known Mike DeWine for many years, but I'm very disappointed with how he's reacting towards you guys.
The thing is, Mr. Cronenberger, man, and I don't really like to try to get off into the politics stuff about it because it's I don't agree with you. Like I say, everybody just wants to look good.
Right.
But when you are, back in that one point in time, back in the, at one point in time, you had the steel mills, and that's what now this is our new steel mill here. And if they can make the money off of us, that's all they want to do. They give us the tablets, they make us buy the clothes boxes or the food boxes or the JPay, the music and the games and everything, and
the food,
emails and stuff like that. We are cash cows to this stuff now.
Yeah.
You go on business and it's $2 for a pop. I don't even think y'all paying me.
I think they made more money off of me than most people with the food boxes because I would have that gone in one day.
So you got all of that stuff now where they can take, when you buy a clothes box and out on the streets you'll buy a 3-pack or a 6-pack of boxes, and here they'll charge you $250 for one boxer. One boxer short is $250 instead of getting a pack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Individually, like this place, it's a cash cow now. So it's like, yeah, you ain't gonna care about as long as y'all can keep making the money. And I had one time we had sat in here because there's a group of guys in here that was like, we don't get into no trouble. I haven't been in any trouble because I've been here. I don't get into trouble. So, but we keep getting class with the bad guys. We don't get no type of recognition for the good that we do around here. He's trying to talk with one of the head. He's trying to talk with one of the head guys and be like, man, we need something.
Well, Lori posted. Lori posted they stopped testing except for those with symptoms.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's sad, isn't it?
That's the ones that get the symptoms.
Right.
Like if I sat here and went to somebody and said I don't feel good, they're gonna quarantine me and test me. That's it. That's all I have to say.
It would be sad if all 50,000 inmates would do that. Boy, they would have a lot of testing to do.
Yeah.
So, and I really think everyone should be tested, including the staff. And get this.
Now they claim that they tested that.
They're not.
That all started at the beginning of this, back in March or something like that. Then it stopped.
Well, I talked to 2 staff members, and they both said they're not testing any of them. Wow. That's all talk.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's sad, but it's like you guys are at the bottom of the totem pole, and they don't really care about you guys. They don't. No, they were.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay. Did you want to call back or do another one in a couple of weeks?
Well, we got to lock down before 7.
Okay, let's do it in a couple of weeks. Okay, brother.
Okay.
Okay,
no problem.
And be safe. If you need me, make sure you call.
I definitely will.
Okay, brother. Bye.
I appreciate that.
Sure.
Okay.
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 He's one of our frequent flyers. He's from the privately run institution in Youngstown. I forget the name. But he's calling for accountability too. And we all are. But it seems like the state, there is no accountability. The staff, the DRC, they can do as they want. And of course, I don't really think the director's making any of the calls. I believe it is the governor. And of course, the governor is a one-term governor, so why care about those behind bars? He is a former prosecutor at that, so, you know. He was a state rep, a state senator. He started off as a prosecutor, state senator, state rep, congressman, lieutenant governor, U.S. senator, attorney general. I mean, and then governor. I mean, he's a career politician. You know, and I've known Mike DeWine for many years. Back in '82, I went with the Holy Name Society and my parents to the Right to Life rally on January 22nd. And Mike DeWine invited us back to his office. And he had all these bottles of pop, snacks, and stuff. And he asked me, he said, hold this bottle of Coke. So I held it, and I had a suit on, though. I was probably the only one because I was pretending I was a senator because I love politics. But he told me I hold the pop. He unscrewed it, and boy, it went all over me. Not all over half the people in the room. But, you know, I really thought he was a person who cared. But we see firsthand the lack of caring. Well, folks, we're going to have someone else on Friday when I get the full details. I will keep you guys posted. I don't even know what camp he's at, but I do know he's wrongfully convicted. And if anything, please pray for our folks behind the bars. You know, they need prayers. And all the years going to church growing up, and I have never heard the pastor ever say, let's pray for the incarcerated, until recently. And it's kind of sad how they're left out, isn't it? Well, let's take a break for tonight. We'll see you Friday with another interview, maybe one in between, I'm not sure. And have yourself a great night, and see you all.